Why are you going there?
I thought you said that.
So y'all going on vacation?
Yeah.
That's how we're going to start.
Yes, we are. Yeah, all of us are on vacation.
Early.
All right.
Early.
We're going places presented by Toyota. First up, a thunderous first round. Warriors beat the Thunder 111 to 107. KD had 34 and 10. Russ added 44 points and 16 rebounds for OKC. Paul George, Carmelo Anthony still struggling. They were 9 of 35 combined.
Is that good?
So before the game, KD, no, that's bad. KD said he would love to face the Thunder in the first round of the playoffs. Let's listen.
It'll be a fun, incredible matchup. You know, they gave us some problems early on this year. I think last game we played them. It's the team we need to beat. And against these guys, they're physical, they play hard, they get in past lanes. You got to take care of the basketball. So it'll be a fun series, especially with playing in Oklahoma City again in that atmosphere of the playoffs. Always fun.
Before I ask Marcellus this question, LZ, does he need a haircut?
No, he's good.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I need to get a little crispier.
Yeah.
A little crispier.
He's busy
KD,
right
my
now.
main man. All right, so do you think the Warriors Thunder first round would be a good one?
First, he does need a haircut. Second, everybody know that about KD. He's so into basketball, he forget the cosmetics.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Second best player in the world. This is going to be a tremendous matchup. You look at them, they split the season series, so it's 2-2. But if you dive into the details of those games, the Warriors were able to beat them one time in blowout fashion and one time close. Whereas you saw OKC beat them 2 times in blowout fashion. So if you really want to split hairs, I think a motivated OKC bunch looking at their former teammate and Kevin Durant and them feeling like we have so much to prove, and a hobbled Warriors team, it will be interesting.
Which is why I think it'll be fun, but not necessarily incredible, because I still believe that the Warriors are just supremely more talented than that OKC team. I mean, last night, Paul George and Carmelo Anthony shot a combined, 3 for 18 from the 3?
Oh,
it just
three,
seems like,
Okay, but
it seems like if you got to 3 for 15, you would just stop. But they just kept
what about just the entertainment value?
Which is why it's fun.
Just KD and Russell.
Right, which is why I said it would be fun because of the narrative in the background and the athleticism of everyone's involved. But in terms of actually quality team play, I just feel like it's just going to be a sweep. It might not be.
No, I guarantee it won't be a sweep.
It won't be a sweep.
It won't be a sweep. They get into the passing lanes. They force more turnovers against that team, and they're injured.
Steph didn't play.
Yeah.
Draymond barely scored.
And when they all played, they got blown out, too.
KD scored 30-some shots to score his points.
Yeah, and that's what he does without Steph.
The game.
And that's the point. That's what he does without Steph. Steph won't be in there for the first round series, they say. So with that said, you're undermanned. Now it's 3 All-Stars versus 3 All-Stars. We got us a little series there.
Well, we're going to try again, Toronto. The Cavs beat the Raptors last night, 112 to 106. LeBron James had 27, grabbed 10. Jose Calderon added 19, and Kevin Love, good for him, 18 and 15 for the Cavs. Cleveland is now 9-1 since March 17th, despite not having all of their players. Acting head coach Larry Drew on the mic.
Drew down.
I still say we only scratching the surface. I really do. I think we still we can get our new guys. We can get our new guys still. They're still kind of feeling their way through this.
All right. So after last night's game, I don't know, LZ, you more confident in the Cavs? Meaning, can they come out of the East and beat the Western Conference, whoever the finalist is there?
That game had no impact whatsoever on how I felt about the Cavs. Now, had they lost, I might have been like, but they won. And did anyone really doubt the fact that with a healthy LeBron James and shooters knocking down shots, they can take down any team in the East?
Okay,
no.
So what about the more important question then?
Okay.
Do you believe in the Raptors? Because you said if they would have lost, you would have been like, oh, would you have said the Raptors were being
I still definitely believe the Raptors is a team that could make it to the Eastern Conference Final. I do believe the Raptors is a team that could take 2 games, maybe even 3 off the Cavs if they were to meet deep into the playoffs. But I do not believe they have enough to defeat the Cavs if everyone's healthy in the playoffs.
Look, all the moves that they made, the style of play changed this year. They got overconfident because they beat up on the Cavs the first game that they played each other. Then LeBron said, oh, they really think they about something. They about this life. Okay, next 2 games, that's what the Cavs have been able to do. This has not changed one of our preconceived notions about these teams. The Raptors are going to be interesting. They're going to be tempting. They're going to be daring, but they're going to fall short to the Cavaliers, who will come out the East once again.
Right. Okay. You got it.
You feel that?
No. We should probably put a keyboard right here. Get some beats
Rams, a remarkable offseason. Let's talk about it. They traded their 23rd first-round draft pick to the Pats for Brandon Cooks. In one season with the Pats, Cooks had 65 catches for over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now, in the postseason, folks, 10 catches, 155 yards. So let's consider that. Sean McVay was on your radio show this morning, LZ. Let's listen.
Uh-oh.
All you really hear about Brandon is just what a phenomenal guy he is. He's got enough tape that you can evaluate, and you could say, you know, certainly I don't really care what system it is. This guy fits in any system because he can play ball. Jared, I know, was excited when I got a chance to give him a call after we were able to get that deal done yesterday.
All right, so that was interesting that Sean McVay said that. Marcellus said the Rams have made a lot of moves in the offseason.
Ton of them.
So do you feel like they are a true contender?
Oh, absolutely. They were a contender before the moves. Now you add these moves. Obviously, this says chips all in. This is a short-term plan. There are a lot of talented guys now on the roster that may not be on this roster next year. A lot of one-year contracts, including Brandon Cooks, including Ndamukong Suh. Marcus Peters going to want his money. Aaron Donald's still not signed. Yeah. They said short-term plan. New England's thinking long-term plan. Let's try and do sign and trade for a first-round draft pick. But I think this is a contended team that just got enhanced and got a lot better.
They definitely got a lot better on paper. But now they have to figure out how do we make all these pieces fit. Remember, Sammy Watkins was traded last year around this time. We thought he was going to blow up.
A lot later, though. That Sammy Watkins was August training camp.
Yeah,
but I hear you.
But we thought he was going to blow up.
Yeah, we did.
And instead, he was good, but he was mostly a decoy for that offense.
Yeah.
So if the pieces all fit, then absolutely they're a contender. My only question is, how many times has a quarterback as young as Jared Goff actually won a Super Bowl? I'll tell you, not very often. I mean,
rhetorical, huh?
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger is the youngest. He was 23. He didn't have to carry that team. Goff doesn't have to carry that team, but again, being that young at the QB position says something.
Because at the end of the day, they're going to need him to carry it over, and you're saying that he can't do it. Would you agree, Goff?
He needs to trust them, and that's going to be difficult. He didn't trust Sammy Watkins with the deep ball. They didn't really hit on those, only in the red zone. Same thing with Brandon Cooks. That's why he keeps bouncing around. Speed, no wiggle, and that's been the issue for a couple teams.
Speed, no wiggle. Bad news.
You got to move them hips, boy, when you're in that hole.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, watch this. So speed, no hips. Speaking of, that's well played right right here. No hips.
Oh, yeah. He shot all arm.
No rim.
You're right, all arm. That's what everyone tells me when I shoot my jump shot. Man, get your legs into it.
Yeah.
That ain't going to help.
2 cheers for LeBron James.
2 cheers.
Wait, how are we cheering the king?
Well, this is how we do it, because who we pass it to? Who we passing the ball?
Well, there's more to being a king than just getting what you want. Shout out Lion King. I watch it.
Alabama, maybe you should be paying attention to the players in your court.
Hey, no, Alabama over there trying to bite his style. Soon.
How do you say that? Vujovic. There you go. Vujovic with the ball.
Boom, bye is the Vujovic.
And no.
Shabba ranks. Look at D over there. I don't know.
All right, y'all. Did you watch the game yesterday?
No. Is it baseball?
Baseball game.
Say that. No, every game.
Fans are booing Stanton. We'll talk about it when we come back.
They're booing them ticket prices. It's Sports Nation.
What?
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.